Hey you, welcome back to the channel. I'm Crystal, a CPA at Life Accounting, where we help individuals and businesses cut their taxes and boost their income. Go ahead and feel free to subscribe to our channel if you want in on this free information. Now in today's video, I'll be going over 10 home-based business ideas that you can start relatively quickly, depending on your skill sets and what you're willing to learn. Look, I know a lot of you want to start and operate profitable businesses, emphasis on profitable, because we want to make actual money here. And I also know that if you can start and operate a profitable business from home, you're more likely to prefer that, right? Well, listen, that's what this video is all about. I'm going to give you profitable home-based business ideas that you can start with little to no upfront investment. And I can tell you, as a CPA, I've worked with countless businesses and have found that by reviewing their financials, that certain businesses just earn more, and a lot of them are operated from home or could be operated from home. So I'm really excited to share this information with you today. If that sounds good to you, then please hit the like button and let's dive in. The first home-based business idea is copywriting. Copywriting is the process of writing advertising or promotional materials. Certain skills you need in order to be a successful copywriter are creative writing, good grammar, and marketing skills. Copywriters are responsible for writing text that go on different advertising channels such as websites, print ads, and social media. So it is important to remember and understand that copywriting is a form of marketing and persuasive writing. But so many companies are producing content that requires words or captions. There's no shortage in the demand for copywriters. If you post on your own social media accounts today with engaging and interesting captions, you already have some experience with copywriting. Now, all you need to start this business is a computer, internet connection, and the skills I mentioned previously. The fees you charge would depend on what other copywriters are charging, but in general, copywriters charge somewhere between $30 to $50 per hour. To get started with this business, you can pitch your services on sites like Upwork, and don't be afraid to charge lower fees just in the beginning to start building your portfolio and getting referrals. All right, so sticking to the marketing trend a bit, the second home-based business idea is graphic designer. A graphic designer creates visual concepts to communicate ideas that inform or captivate consumers. Now, this home-based business idea requires more artistic skill sets and the ability to develop an overall layout for advertising designs. To get started with this business, it's important to be comfortable with using popular graphic designing software such as Photoshop and Canva. But as I mentioned before, companies are using more digital forms of marketing, so the need for graphic designers is high. To develop the skills necessary, you can invest in Photoshop or even use Canva for free to practice different designs and concepts and ask your peers for their opinion on what you came up with. For this business, you can make anywhere between $30 to $150 per hour, but again, it is important to have competitive rates when first starting out. Okay, so if copywriting or graphic design is not really your thing, the third home-based business idea I have is to productize your area of expertise. Let me explain. Perhaps you're really good at gardening, right? But not a lot of people are good at gardening and would want to learn more about it. You can develop a digital product such as an ebook or course or some other kind of digital download for customers to purchase. Right now, we are in the information age, so people want more access to the information that they care about. And with a computer and the internet, you can start developing digital products on the information that people want to learn more about. And the perfect place to start is with your own area of expertise or interest. The key with this business is having an area of expertise that a lot of people want to learn more about. So it's important to conduct market research into the areas you're considering. And of course, having a marketing plan to promote your digital product. The income you can make really depends on how much you plan to charge for your product, but there is definitely not an income ceiling to worry about since this type of business is pretty easy to scale. The fourth home-based business idea is a virtual assistant. A virtual assistant performs various tasks such as scheduling meetings, answering emails, and other administrative tasks. Starting this type of business is great because it doesn't really require you to develop a service or product, but you do want to make sure you have good organizational, communication, and written skills. In addition to these skills, you also need a computer, printer, copier, scanner, fax, and likely a dedicated phone line. You probably already have most of these things, which makes starting this business a little easier. Once you have the necessary equipment and skills, you can start searching for clients who are a good fit for the services you plan to provide. The average rate for a virtual assistant is $20 per hour, but you can easily increase that by having multiple clients. All right, midway through here, the fifth home-based business idea is a print-on-demand business. Print-on-demand is when you sell your own design on different types of products. So maybe you have a logo idea or design concept, or maybe you started using Canva and have developed a cool design. You can start a print-on-demand business and print your design on t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, and other items. To get started, you would need to work with a supplier that manufactures the types of products you want your custom design to go on. Now, the awesome thing about a print-on-demand business is that you, as the business owner, don't have to buy a bunch of inventory up front and crowd your house or rent a warehouse to store them. Instead, you only pay for the items that were actually sold and paid for by your customers. So if no one buys your product, you don't have to pay for anything, opposed to having a retail store which buys a bunch of products up front and hopes that it can sell it all. Even better, with this business, everything from the printing to shipping is handled by the supplier. You would just be responsible for the marketing of your brand and coming up with a custom design. What you can make with this business largely depends on the supplier you choose and the sale price of your products which you set. Okay, let's say you're not really the creative type, you're more of a numbers person, right? So the sixth home-based business idea is an online bookkeeping service. This one is obviously near and dear to my heart as a CPA, but you don't have to have a CPA license to be an online bookkeeper. A bookkeeper develops a system to account for financial transactions by establishing a chart of accounts, accurately categorizing transactions, reconciling accounts, and producing financial statements. It's important to have strong accounting and analytical skills for this type of business. If you're interested in becoming an online bookkeeper but don't have formal training, you can find online programs and even become QuickBooks certified, which is the platform most business owners use for their bookkeeping. This business idea is one of the most profitable businesses to start, but the most important thing is developing those bookkeeping skills. But lucky for you, I definitely feel like you can learn a lot about accounting and bookkeeping by simply subscribing to this channel and watching our videos. Would you agree? Let me know down below. The seventh home-based business idea is tutoring. A tutor helps students improve their academic performance. You would need to have knowledge of a specific subject area and also good teaching and communication skills. You can use online tutoring platforms such as Chegg Tutors, VIP Kid, Magic Ears, and more to begin making money from tutoring online. Each platform has their own set of requirements to become a tutor. But if you already have teaching experience or interested in becoming a tutor, then this is a great idea for you. The cost to start this business is low, and you can always have multiple students in rotation at any given time. The average hourly rate for a tutor is $22 per hour. All right, the eighth home-based business idea is a photography business. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Photographers don't work from home. Oh, but they can. You can take high-quality photos of normal, everyday things and sell them as stock photos on platforms such as Shutterstock or iStock. Obviously, for this business, investing in a high-quality camera is a must, but having the latest smartphone can also work too. After you establish what equipment you'll use, your success will largely depend on the images you take and the demand for those images for various purposes. A good idea is choosing an area to focus your photography, like landscape or nature pictures. Okay, we're almost to the end here, but the ninth home-based business idea is video editing. A video editor is responsible for assembling raw video footage, into a finished video format suitable for broadcast. In this day and age, there are so many video content creators that the demand for video editors is only going up. You can reach out to content creators on YouTube, for example, and pitch your services for video editing. A lot of times, these content creators only want to focus on the creation of content, but not the editing. But definitely be sure to offer a competitive rate when first starting out. But with this business, you obviously need to have some basic video editing skills, and you can practice on software such as iMovie or Final Cut Pro. Video editors can earn around $25 per hour on average. All right, finally, the 10th home-based business idea is, can I get a drum roll please? Is online coaching. An online coach guides and encourages individuals to reach their goals and achieve success. You might consider becoming a life coach, a business coach, a wellness coach, a career coach. The list goes on and on. Pick a niche that you're most passionate about and become an online coach. The skills you should have in becoming a great online coach are problem solving, communication, and technical skills related to your field of coaching. You don't need very much to start an online coaching business, but you should develop a coaching program for your clients to follow and aid you in providing services. What you can earn from online coaching depends on the type of coaching services you provide. But as reference, a life coach makes about $65 per hour. Not bad. All right, so I mentioned 10 home-based business ideas, but there are hundreds or maybe even thousands of more businesses you can operate from the comfort of your home, especially now with everyone being more hesitant to go places for goods and services. Now is the perfect time to start building a home-based business. Would you agree? Let me know below what your thoughts are, or if you have any other home-based business ideas to share. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you in another video.